I abstained from all these things, and here I am now at 82. I'm happier than I've ever been in my life.
Herbalist Dr. Sabi has cured himself and others of addiction, obesity, and depression. But when he claimed to cure AIDS, he found himself arguing in his own defense before the New York Supreme Court, a case he won.
See what happened, the information that I got in 1964, many brothers and sisters may not have received that message yet.
And that message is what?
That message came from a Mexican. The message was showing gene food consistency, meaning your cellular predisposition determines what you should eat. So when I went to Mexico, I had already traveled to Russia. I was in St. Petersburg. I was in London. I've been to Spain. I've been to many places in Africa. I was asthmatic. I was impotent. I had diabetes. I was in fact crazy. I was placed in an insane asylum in New Jersey in 1961. Schizophrenia and paranoia. So I'm schizophrenic, paranoia, I'm impotent, I'm diabetic, I'm asthmatic from birth. So I go to Mexico.
Yeah.
And the man asked me, where are you from? I said, I am from Honduras.
Yeah.
He said, we cannot talk. I said, why? Because black folks doesn't come from Honduras.
Okay.
Maya come from Honduras. Maya and Paya and Lenca.
Yeah.
So where you from? Oh, I'm from Africa. Now we're talking. Now because you are from Africa, do you believe that God was drunk when he put black people in Africa? I said, no. Well, do you believe that he put a diet there for you? I said, sure. And what's the diet? Rice and beans and potatoes and yams and cows and hogs and lamb. He said, not so. That's not the diet of an African. What is the diet of an African? He said, the same as the Toltec and the Olmec. All that which is native. But I didn't know these things because I was a Muslim.
Okay.
You know, I was in Islam. I love Islam.
Yes.
Islam gave me a whole lot of good things. I mean, I met Elijah Muhammad.
Okay.
I met the messenger, talking to him like I'm talking to you.
Okay.
But the messenger's information at the time needed a little bit more help. So he told me that I could not eat meat any longer, no lamb. I could not drink any milk. And
So
I abstained from all these things, and here I am now at 82. I'm happier than I've ever been in my life.
Okay. In the opening of this show, I talked about you having worked with Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Can you tell us about how that came about and what kind of work you did with him?
I was home a Sunday afternoon in Los Angeles on La Cienega. Somebody threw a rock at my window. When I looked outside, it was Randy. Well, I had known Randy over the years, Randy Jackson.
Yes.
Michael Jackson's brother. So he came upstairs. What's it? My brother want to see you. I said, who? Michael. Michael? Michael want to see me? I'm the least of the individual that people want to see. I'm at the bottom of the totem pole. I went to see him. And he said he was in agreement with me traveling with him. And I told him that I would be able to help him. He couldn't sleep. He was in a very bad emotional state.
What time frame, what time period was this? Do you remember?
2004.
Okay.
I was with him from February until September.
2004.
At the ending of September, I told him, I said, you know, you're singing, you feel good, you're looking good, I'm leaving. He said, don't leave me. I said, why? He said, I want you by my side, but I have a business to build. But I love Michael. Michael's beautiful. Beautiful brother.
What did you do for him?
What I did for him was this. I gave Michael an intracellular chelation. An intracellular chelation means that I'm going to clean every cell that makes up every organ that totals his biological structure. Because he was full of a whole lot of drugs, you know, the pharmaceutical drugs.
Yeah.
Couldn't sleep. His nerve was shattered. So I began treating him.
Yeah.
And at the ending of the period,
You were charged in New York City with practicing medicine without a license. You were ultimately charged, indicted, and taken before the New York Supreme Court. And I would advise my viewers who might be questioning your authenticity that you won that case. Now, so the charge was practicing medicine without a license and claiming that you had a remedy to cure AIDS, cancer, and diabetes. So the question is, how did you win that case against what some people say are the toughest prosecutors in the land?
well, it was 1987,
87, not 79,
the
87.
10th of February.
Okay.
My mother knew they were coming. When I told my mama that I had cured my 13 AIDS patient, she said, "They gonna get you. They gonna get you."
So let me stop you there. You said I cured my 13 AIDS patients.
Yeah.
So you had 13 patients
Yeah.
who had AIDS.
Yeah.
And then you say
cured.
you cured them.
Sure.
Keep talking.
So my mother said, "They're gonna get you." I said, "But Mom, why are they gonna get me?" Because you must remember that you live in a society that supports a certain philosophy and a certain system. You being the color that you are, black, and then you're going against the grain, they're gonna get you. So when I'm in my office on February the 10th, here come the detectives. You are charged with practicing medicine without a license, selling products not approved by the FDA, and claiming to cure AIDS and other diseases. I said, "Yes." "Well, you are making a fraudulent claim." I asked the detective, "How do you know that?"
Because you were advertising in
Of
newspapers.
course, I advertised in the Village Voice, the Amsterdam News, and the New York Post.
And you were telling people through your advertising that you can cure
AIDS, sickle cell, lupus, herpes, blindness, diabetes, paralysis, and others.
Okay, so they come knocking on the door and
So it knocked on my door and took me to jail. But the funny thing about it, I was happy. I was very, very, extremely happy. When everybody in my office was crying, I was happy because my mama told me they were coming. And I knew that I had sufficient evidence to prove my position. Not only scientifically, empirically, historically, and whatever way they would desire. So while I was in jail, I'm saying, I wonder what defense they would have against me. I would like to know. But I didn't blame the Attorney General, Mr. Robert Abrams, because why should he accept from me the statement that I cure AIDS and sickle cell and blindness when no one else has ever made those claims? The man had a right to arrest me, but he was making a mistake. So I'm sitting in jail, and I'm happy. When I got out of jail and when I went in front of the judge, I asked 3 questions.
And they were?
They were, "Your Honor."
You defended yourself?
Of course I did. "Your Honor, is it a fact that the Holy Bible teaches that the herbs are for the healing of the nations?" She said, "Yes." "Is it a fact that science shows that the human body is carbon-based, and to complement a carbon-based body, you must have a carbon-based substance to complement it? because the body only accepts the substance through the process of chemical affinity. Chemical affinity is important. It's an electrical transport. Chemical affinity.
Okay.
The body could only accept what it is made of, not something new or alien to it. Last question. Your Honor, is it a fact that the father of medicine, Mr. Hippocrates, the man that established the principle of medical science today, cured every disease known to man? Did he use herbs or chemicals? She said herbs. I said, thank you very much. I rest my case.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I understood that the state were unprepared to defend itself.
Yeah. I remember a provocative, very interesting profile that was done by CBS in an interview with Lisa Left Eye Lopez, who we also mentioned at the top of the show. Can you please tell us what your experience was with her? Because
Lisa.
she said, we have the footage, that she was committed to spreading the word of Dr. Sabi. What did you do with her and for her?
I don't know why Lisa would say that she was spreading the word of Dr. Sabi, because she healed Dr. Sabi.
She healed you?
That's right. This young lady came to me because she needed help, right?
Yes.
Her eyes were blinking really fast, and she had a little thing that she was suffering with that she wanted to get rid of, and she got rid of them. And one day she said to me, you know, it was 4 o'clock in the morning. She's in a 21 days fast. No, sorry, 42 days fast. Lisa came in the hut where I was living with these 2 cups of sea moss. Sea moss is known as Chondrus crypsis. I had her drinking sea moss. She said, you know, you have helped me, but you need healing. On my way out of the cash register, somebody in line in the back said, Dr. Sabi, I want to thank you for curing my husband. I said, ma'am, I have not cured anyone in St. Croix. No, you cured him in Dominica. He was blind. I said, wait, the only blind man that I have ever treated and cured, he's in Los Angeles, Mr. Fredericks. He said, no, you cured my husband. I said, but how could I cure your husband? He was blind and I didn't know it.
Yeah.
She said, the policeman that used to come and pick up the remedies and take to my husband didn't tell you what he had. My husband was blind for 11 years. So you're asking me, how could I cure a blind man without seeing him? Well, let me say this. The philosophy of Europe claimed that when you're blind, something wrong with your eyes. The philosophy of Africa says, or the understanding of Africa is, not so. When you're blind, something is wrong with your stomach, your intestines.
So
you clean the intestines, your eyes begin to clear up. This is a science that is unknown in the world.
known or unknown?
Unknown.
Unknown.
But it worked for me. The other day, a young man named Mr. G, beautiful young man, brilliant young man, said to me, my sister has lupus. Who cures lupus? Nobody.
No cure.
3 months later, his sister doesn't have lupus anymore. I was happy. I had cured many lupus before,
Okay.
but I wanted this one to work because this is my friend, Mr. G.
On August 6, 2016, an icon passed away. The world-renowned natural herbalist, pathologist, biochemist, and healer Alfredo Darrington Bauman, better known as Dr. Sabi, died of pneumonia while in police custody. Since then, his death has been shrouded in mystery. People are asking, how did the man that claimed to have cured all diseases die from pneumonia?